Happy Friday, everybody. And this is Auntie. And we're going to be talking about the Mississippi substitute teacher who was fired on her first day of school. She has been cited for inappropriate behavior. It appears that she has had some videos banned on TikTok, and rumor has it that she lost her other job. Anyway, let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my nieces and nephews, and all in all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie Advice. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie Advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie Advice.
Welcome back, everybody. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and to all of you all who have already decided to hit that subscribe button and join the family. Thank you all so much for that. And thank you to my nieces and nephews for your continued support. Y'all, this story has been going on social media for a couple of days, and I wasn't going to touch it, right? But I know y'all be wanting to hear what I got to say about it. So I was like, let me go ahead on, get myself on out here and talk about this stuff. I pulled up an article, right? Because I don't really want to show the girl too much. But I picked up an article, and it is from the NewYorkPost.com, and it says the following. Hold on, I can at least show the first part of it, because like this is disgusting. I sat there and went down a rabbit hole with this girl. And I'm telling you right now, there were so many flaws in her alleged explanation for why she did what she did. The video has been removed. Other people are showing the video and stuff like that, y'all. But I'm just like, this is so disgusting. I want to shout out Yazelle, JW1063, and Barbara Markham. Thank you all so much for being here. And of course, our moderator, Ray Dalla. So, hold on, let me see something real quick, okay? So this is the article that is in the New York Post. Mississippi substitute teacher fired on first day for recording, calling female student shorty in a viral TikTok video. Now, this all happened, 6 days ago now? Time is flying. On October the 25th, and they are saying in this article, a Mississippi teacher was fired on her first day for calling a female student shorty during a now viral TikTok which she created inside the school. Meta Borders 24 was canned by DeSoto County School, right? Days after she claimed she had a new hustle in life as a substitute teacher at Lake Caramount High School. And this is according to WREG. Borders, who boasted herself as a content creator, documented her first day on the job as part of her Day in the Life TikTok video on October 17th. What the fuck is wrong with people? You know you have to have a consent in order to film minors. She said, yeah, we got a new hustle in life. I'm a school teacher. Borders narrated at the beginning of her video, which was captured moments throughout her day. 5 hours into her gig, she recorded an in-school prep rally parade that included students walking down the hallway with a band and cheerleaders, one of whom seemingly appeared to catch the sub's attention. She said, and in quotes, damn, shorty sheets. Then she started laughing. Man, I gotta get up after these school kids trying to take me down. What do you mean these kids are trying to take you down. Let me see if I can bring this up real quick, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can, where I got it at. Okay, because I got so many things that's open. I be doing the most with the least. Okay, let me see if I could get this open real quick, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know how to rewind it. God dang it, I don't know how to rewind it. So I'm gonna go back and then I'm gonna come back to it. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can, if I got the skills to do it. No, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get back to it. This should have turned purple and showed me where I was. Let me see if this is it. So we're gonna pause it right here. Let me see if this is it. Hold on, let me connect it to the stream so y'all can see it as well. Hold on. Let's see if we can get it out. There you go. All right, here we go.
School teacher now, little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day.
Check out what she got on.
Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. I really, to be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
Let me take that music out.
They bound, okay then.
She still got the music in, so y'all gonna have to just look. So that was a little girl that she sat out there and said that Shorty about to make me. Now, some people have released videos of this girl, right? She is what many people are calling, and I don't know. I'm just telling you what people calling her. They are calling her the stud substitute teacher. Stud substitute teacher. Because that is what many people are calling her. Why? Would she go to a school, dressed with a big chain around her neck, dressed like some kind of gangster, like she about to do a gangster video, have her hair just hanging looking inappropriate, and then go to the school, sit up at another teacher's desk, the teacher that you are substituting for, with your feet up on the desk, then say, as a substitute teacher, I let the kids do what they want to. Yeah, I'm that kind of teacher. And you think that you're not going to get backlash from people who saw you purposely, on purpose, go home, edit the video, put a post, a voice over the video. Now, she came out on social media, right? Because I've been looking at this and I just was like, I ain't going to touch it. But I was like, I know my people want to know what I got to say about this. She comes out there. She says, I'm not a ped, a bike paddle. Okay. I'm not a bike paddle. I'm the kind of person you want around your kids. I'm the kind of person that you want around your kids. When you looking at a little girl who is watching you film her, wondering what's going on, and you saying this girl trying to take me out, the little girl is innocently looking. Now I saw a TikTok with the little girl where she went on to another content creators page on TikTok because this girl had more followers than her and said that people are harassing her and blaming her for getting this woman fired. You can't make this stuff up. These are the kind of people that would say something like that and blame this little girl are the type of people you don't want around your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, or your grandparents. You just did like these are the type of people you don't want around because if they thought that what she did was appropriate, I don't want you around nobody that I love. Because you seem like you would appear to me to be the type of person that anything would go and you would turn the other cheek and turn the other eye and let some. Now I saw videos and I'm not going to play them on here, but y'all think I ain't tempted? That's why I got to get me a Patreon so I could just be looking at everything. Okay. But they show up a video of her. She is allegedly a designer of clothing. And she often models the stuff that she makes. But she got a thing on. Don't say it in the comment. She got a thing on. She's in many of these videos with men underwear on or female, I don't know. But she got a thing on. She thinks that she's the type of person that you want around your kids. You're going to school your first day, you got Skittles in there like a little kid. And you can do whatever you want to do on your social media platform. It don't mean that it's going to be accepted by everybody. This makes other people, and I've seen different people talk, from the LGBTQIA, I think it is QIA, I think it is, y'all, community saying she don't represent them. It's just like when somebody, do something ignorant and they black. I'm just like, okay, they ain't my cousin. I don't know 'em. They don't know where Hack and Jamal is. So they ain't no kin to me. This is outrageous that this young lady will go into a school. You know that when you work with children, because I used to volunteer and work with children, you have to have a consent form to film somebody's child. You can't just walk in there and film the child. Even the school, if you opt out of it, your child has never shown up on the school videos, anything. They're not captured because you have to have consent to record a minor. She's walking, we hear her in that video walking through the school thinking it's cool because they think that she's a student. And the thing about it, as a content creator, you have many options on which you can do a video. Right now, we're doing a live video. She was not live videoing. So these were not things that was oops accidentally captured or oops accidentally edited. She went home and chose what she was going. She edited that video throughout her day, went in CapCut or whatever system she's using, program she's using, app she's using, decided to put timestamps on there, writing in those little, text boxes to say what she was doing at that time. And she did what we call a voiceover, meaning after the video is completed, you go over, you hit voice over, and it would allow you to narrate the video. And she said that the little girl was looking at her. She didn't mean any harm by it. Let me see if they have it right here. So she said, damn shorty she's. Man, I gotta get up after these school kids trying to take me down. The controversial TikTok has been viewed 2.2 million times. The comments quickly spread to school officials who terminated their contract with her after she posted the video. She was employed by a staffing company called Kelly Service and will no longer be hired for positions within the school district. Now, here's one of the pictures. I don't know why this is popping up like this. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I see why it's doing it. Because I got it blown up. I got it blown up. So she on purpose went home and she edited this to say 12:25 a.m. She is at another teacher's desk, absolutely unprofessional, with her feet up on somebody's desk who takes their job seriously and had to be out for something. I don't know if it was a doctor's appointment, taking care of somebody else. Regardless, that's somebody's everyday desk. Then she goes out on her social media page, y'all, and says, it's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. Because she did a follow up video that was saying, I ain't what you think I am. Even though she made that inappropriate comment on a voiceover. I really need y'all to understand what a voiceover is. A voiceover is intentional. Everything you do in a voiceover is timed and intentional. So when you said something about Shorty, you didn't say call her Shorty. You didn't call her Shorty at the school. That wasn't like just your slang and your lingo. You called her Shorty when you got home. You didn't say that Shorty trying to take me out spontaneously during that moment. You came home, edited it, and then voiced over and said the girl trying to take me out. Young, you did that intentionally. And so everything that you do is based on what the person says. It's the difference on whether or not people follow you or people don't on social media. If they like what they see, they like what they hear, they come back. If they really like what they hear consistently, guess what they do? They hit the subscribe button. If they really, really like you, they hit the subscribe button and they turn on their notification bells. And if they love you, they join your membership or anything else that you do. They on every social media platform you on. Here, I don't do as many uploads as I would love to do because my people like for me to go live. So anything that I say live may or may not be intentional. I may misspeak in this video because I'm going straight off the dome. But when you go home and you record it, young, you can't come back and say that people mischaracterize you. You ain't going to be able to do it. We ain't got it to do over here. She said, I'm a content creator. I record everything that I do. So it was typical for me. If you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. On a live stream, I would absolutely agree with that because, as I said, you may misspeak. But when you upload a video, you have complete 100% editorial responsibility for the you upload. You have seen it, you have reviewed it, you have sat there for minutes, depending on how big it is, for hours, and waited until that content was ready for you to upload. Then you go into whatever service platform you are, and you still got to wait. You got to go in, you got to put the description in, you got to put the hashtags in, you got to put all of that stuff in. Young, everything you said was intentional and on purpose. Ain't no mischaracterization of you said it, you meant it. You came home and thought about it. And so when you saw that girl again, because you saw in the hall, the young girl said that they knew that it was being recorded by school officials. She said, so everybody had their cell phones out like that there. Video recording on purpose. She said she had hers tucked down at the side like on a sneak tip. She said that's why she kept looking at her, because she was like, why she on the sneak tip, got her camera down here up in the cut of her stomach, video record me. You go home and you looking at this young girl now from a different perspective. And then you voiced over it. So the original content and the original, whoop that was going on with it, come on. You think somebody's stupid? Ain't nobody stupid but you for going to school. Then she sits there and says she's a substitute teacher. She got a new gig and a new way to make money, but you ain't did your homework or how to appropriately show up professionally on a job that is temporarily by nature. You working for a service, so you representing Kelly Services or whoever the get it. You represent a lot of people. When you go in, you ain't freelancing and doing this on your own time and on your own dime. Somebody paying you to go take you out there. You don't even know how to appropriately dress for the job. Your daily life don't include recording somebody's child, and she be lucky if don't nobody sue her ass for doing that. Because if it was my child, I'd be ready to snatch her wig. Because guess what? What she did has been recorded over and over and over and over. And now the little girl getting harassed because she got fired over some dumb. She's the adult. And why would you as an adult? Now, I know we all be wanting to look young. Let's just go ahead on and tell the truth and shame the devil. But I don't want to be respected by my peers, especially when I think my peers are 14 and 15 years old. They're not my peers. She giggling down the hallway like these are her peers. You're an adult in the room, young. I don't care how young you think you are. You're the adult in the room. So you want to be cool and accepted among your peers. I want to be accepted among my peers, but my peers is around my age. We all like, 60, 50, some 40. But my peers are those people who grew up in my generation. Those are my peers. Those children deserve privacy. And here's the thing. Suppose the little girl and the little girl that go down to the school, mama or somebody, grandma or her, was going through some type of custody case or something. They needed amnesty. Let's say the mother was under the witness program. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going far, but I need y'all to get the point. Suppose the mother needed to be anonymous. She needed amnesty, right? She just, her and her daughter, they on the run. They was in another state. Some stuff popped off, and the little girl and her mother. You done put the little girl down. She all on blast. You gotta take that out. 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 You ain't gonna have you two coming after me. Okay, no hard feelings, but mm-mm. Mm-mm. You can't do stuff like that. That's why you have to get written consent to film somebody. If the little girl decides to go on her social media, that's her business, but she don't need to be on yours. And I don't know why she thinks somebody mischaracterized. You clearly narrated what you wanted us to know. You wanted us to know you was a cool teacher, that everybody thought your gear was fly, that they thought you was their age, and you felt like you needed to get out of there because little shorty and people like little shorty was gonna get you in trouble. Young, come on, ain't no misunderstanding about what you said. The video showed you clearly walking down the halls, standing at the lectern and putting your feet up on somebody's desk. And it had on the joint that you was at the school at 12:25 a.m. At 12:25 a.m., the school wasn't even open. 12:25 a.m., the school was closing. You was in your bed, imagining how your first day was gonna be. So you went in and did the edits on it and put the wrong damn time in it. That's how sharp you are. You absolutely the sharpest crayon in the box. You did wrong. In my opinion, you was dead wrong, young. You was dead wrong. You had no business showing that little girl like that. She said that the school administrators knew she was a content creator. They was like, young, you came from a service. Then she gonna say, I absolutely had no idea I couldn't record students. Or else I definitely would not have done that. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue recording students. You shouldn't even record it yourself in your professional capacity as a teacher. So you still don't even understand that it was just inappropriate to record yourself in the school period. Yo, you was there to substitute. That wasn't your permanent job. So you still don't even get the point of the matter, in my opinion. You don't get it. She said later on, y'all, she came back in another video and was like, I literally lost it all over one mistake. Yup. When it come down to children, it don't take but one time. And guess what? At the end of the day, we don't even want the one time to happen. TikTok people went off on her and was like, you was selfish, you was clout chasing, and you had a blatant disrespect for those underage students. One parent was quoted as saying it was all inappropriate and unprofessional. Somebody said I wouldn't even trust her to watch a picture of my kids. Somebody said at least you made history. You was hired and fired on the same day. They said that this school allegedly has already been in the news over the last several months because some parents allegedly refused to send their kids to classes early in the week in protest of a board member and a faculty member supporting s- somebody else. They allegedly, according to the New York Post, the school faced a boycott earlier this week when parents refused to send their kids to the classes. This school has had some other issues. People, it appear, not doing their homework. I'm gonna make sure I link this whole article so y'all can see the other issues that this school has faced. Now she wants to go out on TikTok, start a GoFundMe, and say y'all mofos owe me because it was because of y'all that I got fired. I said you can't make that up. So it's somebody else's fault that you went home, edited a video, uploaded it, got public backlash on that, and now you want people to give towards your GoFundMe because allegedly, y'all, she lost yet another job. And I can't remember for the life of me what the job is or was. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. But young, you crazy if you think that somebody gonna pay you for your pain. No, you need to continue to make your clothes. You need to continue to do the stuff that you doing. You know what I'm saying? But young, when you get tarnished in this area, you tarnished for life. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you, young. It was a what job? DSP. It was a DSP job. Let me look up and see what is a DSP job. What is what is a DSP job? A direct support professional job is a role that provides hands-on assistance to individuals with intellectual or developmental disabilities, helping them achieve independence and integrate into their communities. I know you lying. So they fire her based on this TikTok, y'all. That's why you gotta post. You can't post everything, young. Some people say content is everything and everything is content, but I totally disagree. You have got to have some type of private life somewhere, somehow, and everything ain't for the gram. Everything is not for social media. And just because you think it's okay, you need to make sure you look at the moral, you use a moral compass before posting stuff. You think that I'll come out here and say everything I think? Hell no, I don't. No, I don't. I ain't got that to do. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story downtown in the comment section. I'm going to drop the link to the entire article so that y'all can read it and y'all tell me what y'all think about the school and some other things that are being alleged about this particular school. Please make sure that your comments are respectable because YouTube will snatch your comment if it is inappropriate downtown in the comment section. I love y'all, and until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in them streets. Bye, y'all.